hopefully everybody's doing today, getting through all these crazy times. So we're gonna jump right into it. So I got some boxes here. So what's been going on with the 420 build? I've been waiting for my plumbing parts to come in. You guys remember I was gonna do some DIY, colored PVC, color it all up. That's what this tank was gonna be all about, doing DIY. And like my 600 Hulk tank, we used the green, gray, purple colors of PVC. It really went with the theme. So I was gonna go with the white stuff, but I had a company hit me up. They're like, hey Ryan, you gotta do it up right. They started supplying colored PVC here in Canada. It's Aquarium Depot out of Mississauga near Toronto. And they are stocking all kinds of different colors now. All your fittings, you can have purple, you know, green, red, white, whatever color you're looking for, they got it. They got everything on their website. So I'll leave the links below so you can go hit up Aquarium Depot, guys. My fellow Canadians, we have another place to pick up PVC parts, and that's what makes it awesome. Instead of like, you know, we're ordering from bulk REEF, so those spending different places where, you know, it takes forever to get here, plus all the, you know, the cost of getting it over the border and stuff. But at least with Aquarium Depot out of Mississauga, you know, you can get it. I ordered this like a couple days, and it was here. It was really fast, so I'm pretty pleased with that. So all I want to do today, I'm going to show you what color I went with and all the parts that we're going to do do all the plumbing on the tank. You know, like I said, we were going to do DIY, but you know, I do love having just the colored PVC because it does make life so much easier than having to paint it. Especially, it sucks right now here in Canada. There's so much snow outside, it's cold. It's hard to get that paint, you know, to stick and adhere like really well to it because it's so cold out, because I can't be spraying it in the house and you know, getting everybody upset with me. So it was really nice. Thank you, Aquarium Depot, for sending down all these parts and stuff for the 420 gallon freshwater tank build. I just want to show my fellow Canadians, or anybody that wants to go buy from Aquarium Depot, that you have the options now to go and pick up all the parts you're gonna need. Schedule 80, Schedule 40, the glue, all the fittings, gate valves, unions, everything you're gonna need, you can get it there. So at the same time, I picked up a couple other cool little gadgets that I want to put on my 600 gallon tank as well. So we're gonna go through, let's open up some boxes, see everything I got, and get it all laid out. And then, you know, we just gotta get the Wolverine all plumbed up and get some water flowing in that baby. So let's go ahead and let's open up some boxes. All right, gang, so let's start with the plumbing. Can you guys guess what color I went with? So Aquarium Depot sells them all in 4 foot, so they come in these boxes. It's really well packed, so these are all 5 footers. You guys see that? Look at that, beautiful blue color. Switch it up this time, so the blue is some of the color that's on Wolverine's costume, the superhero outfit. So I got all the plumbing I'm gonna need, plus hopefully you know, I ordered a little extra just in case. So that's on the side. So yeah, so it's beautiful plumbing, right? You know what I mean? You don't have to paint it, because like living here in Canada, it's so cold, it's hard to get the paint to adhere. And it seems like every time I do a new build, it's always in the winter, so it's always a pain in the butt to paint. And last time I did my Hulk, I painted the sump inside the house, I got crap. So this is definitely a lot better way to do it. You know, we was gonna do the DIY way, it works, but it's a lot of work, and this is a lot less work. So this is pretty awesome. So thanks, Hussein. This is some really good stuff. So like, I'm really happy for, you know, us Canadians to be able to get all this stuff here and we have those choices. So that was in our first box. So we got some beautiful blue PVC. Let's jump into the white box. And this should have all the fittings that we're gonna need. Put that there. Here we go. So this is, it's a heavy box. We got all the fittings. Everything should be in here that we require to do all the plumbing on the Hulk. And when I did my layout, did my drawing, how many 90s, everything I was gonna need, it should be right on the money. So first we get in the box, we get a thank you card. So this thank you card is from Hussein Beg. It says, thank you by choosing our shop, for supporting our small businesses that work endlessly to bring you products right to your hands. Your business is valued and appreciated. Thank you, Hussein. That is awesome. That is great customer service. Let's stick that to the side. So here we go. Look at all the goodies in here. So I tried to get everything that I needed so I didn't have to go back to the store or anything. So we got some glue to glue all the PVC pipe. With my tank, I wanted to have flow. So I like my random flow generators on the Hulk 600 there. I ended up getting a couple more. I'm gonna put the RFG nozzles on my freshwater build just to get that extra different flow patterns in the tank. So I got some of that. I got all the lock line that goes with the flow, so I can do a little bit of directional because we have some wood and stuff that's in there, driftwood. You'll be able to direct it around them. I got all the fittings that need there. We'll open up all these bags and check them all out, but everything that is required. Okay, very important too is always get unions. I put unions on everything. Unions off the bulkhead, from the returns, from the sump, everything that you need, put unions on the pumps, everything that's required, because you never know when you're going to need to take something apart or ever move your tank. Because if you glue everything, you can't take it apart, you're going to be cutting it. So get all your unions. We got the unions for both sides of the piping. And then so it's going to be blue PVC with all black fittings. So it's going to give it that look. It's going to have that nice theme look to it. Same thing, the other sides of the pipe as well. All black. And we keep going. I got a couple extra parts just in case you never know when you're gonna, need that extra connection. It's good to have that. I got a couple extra bulkheads for the sump. Figuring out how I'm gonna design that. I know what I want to do, but it's gonna work maybe. The other thing I find that's very important is get yourself a good gate valve. I like gate valves better than ball valves because the gate valve you can actually, adjust the flow on it a lot better. So these are definitely nice. I always like to go with the slip. It comes with both. Like these are really high-end stuff here, and it comes with the threaded. I find with threaded stuff, they can leak over time. They're a pain in the butt to try to get the threads in all the way. And with the slip, it's in. You get a nice tight seal and less leaks. So it's good to get yourself some nice valves. So I got one per each, and I like all my returns as well. Everything's gonna get one. We'll put that to the side. We'll get this all unpacked when I'm done here. And we got a couple more nice valves. And then we're gonna jump onto the other box. So that's pretty much all the plumbing I'm gonna need. Plus I got an extra one here. This is gonna run the header for running carbon on the tank. So let's jump into the next box. That's to the side. So this one part here is not for on the Wolverine, but I want to pick one up. This one here is an ice cap from Coral View. This here is a CO2 scrubber. If you're battling pH in your tank, because with pH, right, you want to get that extra coral growth out of your corals, is to get the CO2 out of there, because CO2 drops the pH of your tank. I have a kalkwasser on there. It keeps my pH pretty much on par, but the problem is at night and everything, I get too much fluctuations with it. But like anything, I like to try new products and see how they're gonna work. So I got this ice cap. You fill it full of media, it scrubs it, and hopefully it's gonna keep my pH consistent, be very consistent, because that's what you're doing. Because when you have higher pH, you're gonna start absorbing more alkalinity. All the parameters, nitrates, phosphates, everything is gonna be sucked up a lot more. So that's one thing's benefit if you try to keep your pH high in your like 8.3, 8.4 in your tank. You don't wanna go too high because you can have the reverse effects. But that's cool. We're gonna try hooking that up on the Hulk. It's gonna be the next thing. We'll do a little video on that. I got a heater for my tank for in the winter too. I want to just boost it up a little bit in case it gets too cold. 300 watt one. I got a bunch of filter floss because I'm gonna have the filter floss chamber to pick up any of the bigger debris. So I got one of them. And then back to this box here, we got the scrubber media, because you got to fill it with the media absorbing to pull out the CO2. So I got 4 bags of that so we can fill up the CO2 scrubber. Set that there. So that is everything that I'm going to need to require to get everything plumbed into the Wolverine build. So I'm just going to lay this all out. We'll check it all out. So that is everything we are required. Hopefully we have all the pieces to plumb the 420. So we are gonna get this done. I know my son Landon, he's excited. He wants to help me do all the plumbing on this tank. So I'm gonna wait for him and we're gonna do it all together. So thanks Aquarium Depot, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Hussein. The build is going to be twice as better now just because of having all these awesome parts, and the color PVC is really going to make it pop and give it that nice theme color. And plus, we'll do some videos on that ice cap scrubber for the CO2 scrubber as well. We're going to get that done up. So look forward to some more videos coming, guys, and it's going to be awesome. So thanks for tuning in this week. If you guys could hit that like button, that would be awesome. And smash the subscribe button would be even better. So I'll see you guys on the next.